Hi, good morning. It's December 23rd, almost Christmas. It's clearly a different perspective. Usually the camera's over here. My sewing machine is right in front of me and I wanted to wind some bobbins, so I'm shooting from this direction. So last we spoke, I was just putting the batting on the tree skirt and gonna figure out the backing. So I did figure out the backing. It's gonna be that tablecloth that is old and stained and gross and I don't care about anymore, and that I used for the tree trunk fabric. So it's this plain dark brown. It's linen. It's really nice. So that's actually going to be a really good backing because it's, I don't know, durable, even though it's stained and gross. I mean, like, the thing is that it's going to go on the floor. Like, most times a quilt backing is visible, right? Because it's a blanket, you see the back of it. But this is going to go on the floor. And the rest of the year it's going to be stored. So I can't care too much. I can't really afford to care too much about the backing because I don't want to spend another $50 on it or something that I don't really have, and you know, this was available, so whatever. But I tried to started quilting it yesterday and I was using black thread on the back because it's dark brown and like black, just, you know, close enough, especially since you're not going to see it. But then on some of these white parts, like here, the bobbin thread is visible. So then I switched to this like light tan color because I'm really in the stage of I don't care, I just want to get this finished. And it doesn't show on the front. It's much better. But now there's like these, you know, it's just really not gonna be a presentational kind of thing. But anyway, so unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna get this done before Christmas anymore. The quilting is gonna be much more involved than I originally thought, mainly because the quilts that I've done before have been really like blocks straight up and down and, you know, in a grid, so it was easy to just stitch in the ditch, like you know, going straight lines going down and then straight lines going across, and that didn't take very long. But this, as you can see, has all of these blocks that are on the bias because it's a circular design. So I can't very easily, I mean, I could do that. I don't really want to just cut across. I don't really like it. This is where my snobby design sensibility comes out, but I don't really like it when the quilt pattern tries to compete with the design of the quilt itself. So I sort of designed this elaborate quilting patterning that enhanced the design of the quilt without competing with it. So I've, like, you know, for all of the certain areas, like, everything is different a little bit. So this area has just sort of like some diamonds and triangles going on. These blocks have these swirlies, which were really a pain, but then really fun once I figured out how to do free motion quilting on my machine. as you saw before, these blocks have swirly poos. And I also did a little tree on this green one. So I'm gonna stitch down the trees also in sort of triangles. I wish I didn't have to do anything here, but it's too big of a surface area just to leave plain. And even this, I was thinking about just doing a straight line and, like, I don't know, tracing these lines, stitching in there, and that would work, but then this area is like a little too long. I don't know, it's probably fine, but I think I'm okay with a triangle. That would make me feel better about like the actual quilting of it. And the thing is, it's like, I mean, these areas, these are not stitched down except for in the seam. So like that's all free underneath. And it could be okay. It probably is fine, but I was still thinking about doing more stitching over there because I actually really like the look of a like thoroughly stitched quilt in this case. I feel like normally with quilts I like them to be a little more puffy, but I mean, I don't know, for some reason I'm sort of into the idea of like close together quilting in this one. So anyway, because it's sort of like an intricately designed quilting pattern, and it's my first time ever doing free motion quilting, it's just going to take a little bit longer, like another couple of days. I'm not anticipating it'll take a million years, but like Christmas is the day after tomorrow, so, and I have to work today, so that's the situation. What else do I need to say? Oh, so it is close enough though where I think like at a certain point on Christmas Eve I'm just gonna put it around the tree because it looks good enough, and so it'll be there for Christmas morning with presents on it, because that's all I really care about. So anyway, I'm gonna wind some bobbins, and because I've been running out of bobbin thread like so quickly, it's insane. Quilting just takes a ton of thread. It's crazy. Okay, hair is done. Today I am wearing, surprise, black pants. And this is called Arbor Vitae by Joji Locatelli. The pattern is supposed to be a little longer. I cut it shorter because that's how I like it. Not cut it, knit it shorter. And these tassels are also supposed to be the same color as the body, but I thought they would be really cute in black. Tim says I look like a westerny Spaniard type person. I'm not mad about that. This yarn I got from Strengthening Studio. It's like a chainette yarn, chain play yarn with a tiny bit of cashmere in it, and I totally love it. It's like a really affordable, actually, yarn.